time. And I think I'm not sure like what system you're using or what was available at the time, but I think like, well, I think the initial push is just like, oh, it's going to forward it to this number, and it's going to be happening in the back end.
Well, the main thing
Okay,
was that they had. Oh, sorry, Max. Go ahead.
I just got something for you guys. So we're kind of on this topic right now. If you are you familiar with this diffusion of innovation? This is the rate at
Um,
which innovation
yeah.
moves through a society. Okay. Um, what right now, the innovators over here, that is all the people designing this technology that we're working with, right?
Hmm.
We are in the early adopters category, right? And over here at the end, we got the laggards. In Swift Current, Saskatchewan, it's full of laggards, right? And so they're like the last
Did you
people to
say
get the
retards?
technology to adapt it,
No, no, he said
basically.
laggards. Laggards.
Laggard,
Oh,
but they're
sorry.
basically the same
Sorry.
thing.
Sorry.
Sorry. So,
It's laggards.
so this is also used in marketing, where because between the early adopters and the early majority is the chasm, the critical mass. Once you any kind of a trend, any business, anything gets past this critical mass, it goes to completion. But
Right.
many innovative things never make it past this curve, right? So
Right.
when he's complaining about people in Swift-Current, or he's talking about the laggards over here, right? And so
Yeah.
and then when he goes online, he talks to early adopters or early
Hmm.
majority,
Yeah.
and they're just really responsive, right? So
Yeah.
that's the difference in them. And
So
this takes
Yeah.
time to move through the
yeah,
the
I
economy
just
and
think you need to
society.
scare the shit out of them. I mean, that's my plan is like,
Yeah.
look, are
Yeah.
you gonna I mean, it's the same idea, but I frame it like this, like, are you gonna be ahead of the game? Are you gonna integrate AI so that you have a competitive advantage? Or are you gonna do it to keep up with everybody? Or are you gonna do it because you realize you waited too long and you got to catch up?
dude. Dennis, like you're like you're go like what you're saying makes so much sense to me that it's like it's so beautiful to hear that. But like one thing that like for example, like to go back to your previous point where you mentioned like you can always do a forward in, right? But like these people were like using a landline system. Like their system was provided to them by the Saxtel or something. So it's like, dude, they didn't even have like there was no way to like even forward like things and like their number was known on their website and everything. So it was more so like they were like I understood it from their point of view. Their point of view was basically, yeah, we could do this AI stuff, but like then we're missing out on like our number being known or stuff like that. It's like the stuff that they were worried about was completely different. And what you mentioned about like scaring people into taking action, I feel like the only people you can scare into taking action are people that even believe in the prospect of AI. Like a lot of people that are, like just the regular novices and everything, like they kind of see AI as like this cool thing. It's a bit scary, but it's just another thing. They don't see it as like the beginning of infinity. They don't see it as like the beginning of like the
Hmm.
end. They don't make that connection. They're just like it's technology. So like
Hmm.
how can you scare somebody that's just like, well, this is just another tech. It's like Google.
So, but look, there's no 100% win rate here.
Sure.
Like everybody, there's nobody, not everybody in Cleveland, Tennessee is my market. That's for
Yeah, that
sure.
makes sense. Yeah.
And then so if you're talking to people in Swift Current with landlines, not everybody in Swift Current has landlines. So like, maybe that's like a filter for you in terms of your audience is like, maybe that's a hook. Like you're not still using a landline, are you? I mean, so